Denaturalization is the revocation of United States citizenship of a naturalized immigrant by the U.S. government. By law, denaturalization can only occur by a judicial order, either through a civil proceeding or criminal conviction for naturalization fraud. U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services refers cases for civil and criminal denaturalization to the Department of Justice when there is sufficient evidence that an individual is subject to one of the grounds of denaturalization. So Trump will not only rely on law enforcement, ICE, he also knows that he has the proverbial brown shirts to do his bidding. In this letter that's circulating throughout the state of Oregon, a pro-Trump hate group are encouraging citizens to report brown people to the state authorities. The letter states, this is the Brown Roundup, part 1. So I guess we got a part 2 coming. Starting the last part of January 2025, the nation will commence the largest roundup of brown illegals in our history. How can you help? Start identifying these folks who you suspect are in our country on an illegal basis. Church. Sit in your church's parking lot. Write down the license plate numbers of brown folks. This is extremely important if you attend a Catholic church. Many brown folks are Catholics. Shopping. Again, if you see a bunch of brown folks getting in a car, write down the license plate number. Schools. You wait in line to pick up the kiddos or the grandkiddos. If you see brown folks, record the license plate. Your neighborhood. You know where the brown folks live in your neighborhood. Again, record the plate numbers. If you see a construction crew and or landscaping crew who have brown folks, write down the name of the company and the phone number. We have received information brown folks who are currently in Idaho and Montana are planning to move into our state because they believe that it will be safer for them. So don't limit the license plates to just Oregon. Brown folks from any state will be able to be reported to the Department of Homeland Security. Why are you doing this? Shortly after the 21st of January, Homeland Security will create a hotline to which you can send your information. Ultimately, there will be a unique contact point for each individual state. When Homeland Security starts their roundup process, these brown folks will be placed in county jails in which the counties have signed a contract. These counties will be reimbursed and the brown folks will remain until the camps are completed in Texas. Then these folks will be transferred there. As you know, at no point during the home purchase process is a potential home buyer required to show citizenship status. So when the brown folks are rounded up, their properties will be confiscated, just like the properties that belonged to the Japanese in California during World War II. So within a short term, there will be a whole lot of homes on the market for us white folks to purchase. And with the inventory so high, prices will be very low. Link in the description. That's just Oregon. But check out my beautiful flyover state of Missouri. Right here in my city of St. Louis, David Gregory, newly elected David Gregory, that's right, he just won in this last election, is now pushing a bill to reward $1,000 to any person that can turn in an illegal.
Senate Bill 72 will finally empower our police and our communities to protect themselves. This bill will make it a felony to be here in this state illegally. This bill will finally allow our police officers to arrest illegal immigrants. And it'll allow our Department of Public Safety to investigate, to determine if someone's illegal, and dispatch licensed bounty hunters to effect those arrests. Once convicted, illegal immigrants will no longer have access to public benefits paid for by our tax dollars. And much like Crime Stoppers and other federal hotlines, if you submit an anonymous tip that leads to the arrest of an illegal immigrant, you'll be rewarded $1,000.
The bill states, the Department of Public Safety shall develop Missouri Illegal Alien Certified Bounty Hunter Program, which shall certify applicants to be bounty hunters for the purpose of finding and detaining illegal aliens in this state. Yeah, I wonder what type of cat's finna line up around the building to get that job. The bill further goes on to state, this act, which shall include a toll-free telephone hotline, email, and online reporting portal. Sound like some Gestapo shit to me.
Let me see your papers.
This is the Trump movement, man. I keep telling y'all, there's literally like 100 or more people that have empowered and surrounded him that are all about that Nazi life. Let me take these damn things off. Now, I am born and raised in the United States, but there are also people in my family that are either immigrants or the children of immigrants. And Trump's border czar, Tim Homan, seems to think he has a solution for all that.
When asked if there's a way to carry out mass deportations without separating families, Homan said this.
Of course there is. Families can be deported together.
And while y'all crying about the economy, Trump and Homan like, man, fuck y'all. We are sparing no expense to dump you brownies off into another country. You finna get out of here.
Donald Trump's border czar pick, Tom Homan, gave an interview to Fox Business on Tuesday where he revealed concerning details about the proposed mass deportation plans. Homan said the White House would require $86 billion from Congress just to launch the mass deportation effort, and the cost would go even higher once the deportations actually begin. Now, Homan agreed that Donald Trump's proposal was indeed expensive and that it would be up to Congress to approve the funding.
Oh, and you darkies too. They're going to be coming for African immigrants with a vengeance.
The president tonight apparently uncorking another astonishing statement, complaining to lawmakers in the Oval Office about protections for immigrants. Why do we want these people from, quote, all these shithole countries here? According to a Democratic aide familiar with the conversation, Mr. Trump was referring to African nations and Haiti.
They're eating the dogs.
Before suggesting the U.S. should have more people from places like Norway.
Yeah, y'all remember that, don't you? So while y'all voted for Trump or stayed at home and hoped that Kamala would lose, they were actually building the camps while that was going on, telling you to your face in broad daylight what the fuck they was going to do and what was going on and how they were going to do it and what was going to happen.
We don't need in this country homeless migrants, criminal migrants. We don't need migrants consuming and depleting our public resources, overwhelming our public schools, overwhelming our hospitals, taking over our apartment buildings, and yes, murdering innocent Americans. You have a right to want a country that is of, by, and for Americans and only Americans.
Turns out, fat meat is greasy. Anyway, man, I'm out of here. I got some other shit to do. I just wanted to hop on here and share that with y'all real quick. This is JD at Giant TV. Love y'all, man. Love y'all, man. Out.
No, it's a shame. It's a shame. Uh-oh.
I just love you.
No, that's why he's a great politician. That's why he's a great politician.
Yeah, you niggas will be all right.